Retouching eyes just got a little easier thanks to Lightroom and Photoshop. So first I'll go into Lightroom and just simply use the portrait retouch feature and the quick actions to enhance the eye. I can make them brighter, but I can't really get rid of that dark shadow underneath. Thankfully, I can now take it over to Photoshop on my iPhone. That's right. I'll launch it in Photoshop, it brings over a copy of it, and then from here, I'll do what I normally do, which is duplicate the layer. Once I duplicate the layer, I'll go ahead and rename it just so I'll remember which one it is. So it's the Eye Retouch layer. And once I get that all renamed, I'll just go ahead and simply hide the layers for a second. And now we'll use the retouch feature in Photoshop, which gives me the remove tool just like on desktop. So I'm just going to paint in this whole area with my finger here and get this all selected. It may not do it since I'm doing such a big area all at once. It may not get it all, but I'm just going to go ahead and try it once this first time, and I can always give it a second pass if I need to. So thanks to the power of generative fill, that'll go ahead and fill it in, and it did do a good job, but it made it look completely fake. And this is the problem with completely removing it, because that's the before, that's the after. It looks like he was just born yesterday. So now we want to go in and just simply lower the opacity. So this is like having undo on a slider. I can lower the opacity about 70%, so we're getting rid of 70% of the dark shadows and bringing 30% back in to make it look more realistic and more natural. Still a huge improvement, even though there's still a shadow there, but shadows naturally occur under our eyes. So I'll just send it back to Lightroom. That way it'll be right next to the original once it comes back in. And then I have both the original to choose from, which I'll show you the before and after here. So here's the original. And swipe over, here's the new PSD. So I can even open it up in Photoshop on desktop once it syncs back and continue working on it. Cheers, everyone. That's portrait retouching on iPhone, thanks to Photoshop on iPhone.